Hi, and welcome to an episode of Big Bonding Brush with CNK. That's me, Chrissy Noel Kinsel. Hey, who are we going to paint today? We're going to paint Jean-Francois Millet. Millet. From France. He's a French artist. French realism, naturalism artist. And we are going to paint for fall, y'all. We're going to paint haystacks. Autumn from 1868. And it's originally in oil. And it depicts a bunch of sheep and a little guy up here tending to his hay and his sheep, I would assume. The barn's off in the background and some trees off here. So that's what we're going to paint today. Woohoo! What do we need to paint this here painting? Well, we need a canvas. I'm using an 11 by 14. I have an easel, although you can paint flat. I have water because I'm working with acrylics, not oils. I have napkins for cleanup and a variety of paintbrushes. I like my big flat, my medium flat, a couple rounds and a fine round. And then today I'm using some fan brushes. Number one fan. Maybe that can be your drinking prompt. Whenever you hear number one fan, take a drink. Okay, I'll do that right now. Iced tea. Alrighty. We are also going to need acrylics. We're using yellow, orange, green, blue, black, white, and brown. Okie dokie. A palette in which to put your paint down on. And I decided to peel some off. I peeled it off beforehand. It's really quite difficult. But this is what it looks like. Super groovy, right? Oh yeah. I like it. It's fun. Garbage. Okay, so I have a partial nice little space there. I just finished the Jean-Francois in the miniature masterpiece. Here it is. Miniature masterpiece premieres also the 10th, 20th, and 30th of every month. And these little babies go to the Acute Auction House first Friday of the month live on YouTube. They go to the Acute Auction House to be auctioned off. Auctions bids start at $50. And it's a good time, so you should check it out. 8 o'clock Mountain Standard Time. All right. Do we have everything covered? I think so. Let's get started. 1868, we're going to revisit it in 2020. Let's start with the sky. We're going to need blue, black, and white. Oh, so excited about this fresh palette here. Oh yeah. Bloop. Plenty of blue. Maybe a little more. Well, I always use too much. Black. For that ominous cloud in there. Oh yeah. Oh, hello. Hello, black. Wait, I use some more of you. And some white. Blanc. We like white. White and black. Don't matter if you're black or white. Well, it does, because white produces a tint and black produces a shade. So it kind of does in this case. All right, here we go, people. Let's take our medium flat, get it wet, wipe it off a little bit. And let's bring a little bit of the blue to a corner of the white here. We're just going to mix it up. We're going to make a really light, ever so light blue. Red light. This is where we're going to do our horizon line. As well, we're going to kind of pencil in the haystacks. Okay? So here we go. What I like to do to make sure that I'm going the same height all the way across, I take my paintbrush, maybe take another paintbrush, and I figure out, okay, it's about halfway, right? So that is about halfway. I'm just going to make a little mark. And then we're going to come along here. Another little mark. Along here. Another little mark. All right. Let's see if that works. Now let's connect those dots. And just go straight on across. Well, Kinslow, why aren't you stopping for the haystacks? Well, because I want to make sure I can get my horizon straight all the way across. All right. I can already tell you right here that this needs to be lighter. So I'm going to pick up some white and start blending that in and going up. It's just a little bit lighter. This was pretty fun in the miniature version. I enjoyed painting the sky. Okay, so this light, I'm going to pick up even more white. This light goes up to about here. And I'm just going to get it in there. And I'm going to go all the way across, because there is a little peekaboo right there of the sky where the sky peeks through the haystacks, and I'm not sure where my haystacks are going to end up being. I'm going to try to put them right where they're supposed to be, but you never can tell about these situations. As you know, you just need to... This is your haystacks. Whatever your name is, these are your haystacks. So I'm going a little bit darker up in here. Got this nice, gradual darkening, right? A little blue, dark blue. Just a little bit. There we go. Make sure you get the top. And I'm not going to go over any further there in the top, because I know it's all going to be dark up there. But I do want to get some of that blue in through here. There's this little peek through. Love it. Love it. And we'll do some more over here too, because there are little teeny peek throughs. But I'm not going to bother building up and around. Let's see. What do I have going on over here? Ooh, absolutely nothing. Got a naked edge there, Kinslow. Okay. There we go. That is looking like a beautiful, peaceful day. Let's get some more white in here. Yeah. No harm, no foul, right? It's like it's nice off in the distance. Which way are the clouds blowing? Good question. All right, while we're doing this, give you a little bit of information about Jean-Francois Millet. Millet? We're going to call him Millet, right? All right, but first, let's get going on these darker clouds. Blue, little bit of black over to the corner of this blue. Okay. Now, when we're blending in our clouds along the edges and whatnot, ooh, that is lovely. I share this color with you. Water is your friend. All right, let's just get her all up in here, because we know that we're gonna go all the way across. So let's just do it. Shall we? Nice. All the way across the top. It's nice to get this done because, as many of you know who paint with me, we like to flip it, and we will be flipping it. Okay, so this cloud kind of comes down through there. Okay. Love using that dry brush. Some more. Don't forget, you've got this little spot through here that does not get any dark because it's a little peek through. Yeah, I love it. Skies are fun. And will your sky be exactly like Jean-Francois Millet? Oh gosh, I hope I'm not butchering his name. I'm going to add more black to some more blue because I am starting to run out. And let's see. Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Nice little layer of darker through here. We want to get it back to that original. So we kind of, yep, around this edge too. Oh, we went over that spot now, didn't we? That's okay. We'll just bring it back. We will. And we'll bring it back with some nice little light spots after we get this all nice and dark, luminous cloud. Love it. Oh my goodness. There's some dark through there. Okay, let's bring in some water. clean off our brush. Not clean it completely off, it's still a little dirty. And now I'm going to come in here. We're kind of just picking up some of that paint and softening the edges as well. So I keep picking up paint around the edges and then wiping it off. Paint, get a little wet. We're just softening. See how that's really nice. And it's just, you want to make sure that you don't go too wet or you're going to get some drips in there, which might be kind of cool actually. Add some rainy day action. Yeah. All right, now let's go in here and clean some of that up. All right, same dirty brush back into that original blue. Go on here, on the edges, here and there. Bring it through and soften it up. Yeah. Just kind of pouncing rather than, and my brush is not in that great of shape, see? All right, let's bring that little spot back that we lost. A little bit through here. Almost white clouds. Woo! Hi there. And there's a little bit of white around here too. Not that much. So, yeah, that's looking real good. Get rid of some of that. It's like you pick up certain things about a painting. One of the things about this painting is definitely the sky. So you want to make sure you get the sky as close to right as possible. Now there's this dirty little cloud that's over here. Separate from the rest. I'm going to bring him around the edge too. Dirty that up a little bit. All right. I like it. I'm quite happy with the sky. I'm not sure what that is right there, but I like it. Go a little darker here and there. Just get this darker pounce through here. And then, yeah, it'll be time to flip it and switch to a new color. Just get that kind of mushled in there. Mushled in. I like it. I like it. That's sweet. Okay. Excellent. Get rid of that. And we are gonna flip it. How are we looking? How are we feeling? Feeling dry. It's the beauty of acrylics. Okay. Don't get confused. We're only gonna do this for a moment. And so we're gonna start at the very top. Let's mix kind of a nice light tan. Take a brown. Ugh, this is brand new. It's kind of heavy. Well, it's half a gallon. Ooh, excuse me. Hashtag who arted? CNK. CNK arted. And so did you. We've got white. And we need some yellow and some orange. Probably using some more white. Like you flip it upside down, it looks like an ocean, doesn't it? That's fun. Woo! Hello, yellow. Hello, yellow. Okay. And some orange. Just a little bit. Alrighty. Beep. Whoa. Man, I need those dispensers, those little psh -psh pumps, but they always get clogged. So I was thinking of different ways you could stuff something up in there so it doesn't clog. You know, maybe. Anyway, send me your ideas. I'm taking that brush that I've just been working it with, not totally cleaning it off, and I'm going to take a little bit of this brown over to the white I have here. I want to mix a really light brown. And coincidentally enough, I called it, I need more white. Wow, that was crazy. That is some crazy splattering going on right there. All right, more white, because we have quite a bit of coverage to do here. Okay, good. I don't necessarily need it mixed up completely. Start with the very top so we can get that dry and get it flipped. All the way across. So, Jean-Francois Millet was born in 1814, and he passed away at 1875. So he lived a pretty good life, right? All right, let's get this other side painted. Excuse the back of my head. All the way to this here line. There we go. And the other side. Sweet. Awesome. Let's have the entire canvas covered. We love that. This was one of a series of haystacks. There was 4 representing each season. This was fall, clearly autumn. Okay, we're going to cover this whole area here. So this was autumn. This was a commission that he did, the 4 of them, for some rich industrialist or something to that effect. You can see him in a museum. Can't remember which museum it is, but you can see them in a museum. They are public domain or something to that effect. All right, we're gonna get this whole area filled in. Haystacks, or actually Jean-Francois, inspired Van Gogh. He was mentioned many times in letters to his brother Theo, Van Gogh's brother Theo. Many times he was mentioned. And he was very inspiring to many. He influenced Claude Monet and Georges Seurat, and he also influenced Mark Twain, who wrote a play about him entitled The Angelus. No. I'm sorry. Is He Dead? The Angelus is something else. Salvador Dali. Anyway, Is He Dead? It was loosely about Jean-Francois. And then the Angelus, if I'm pronouncing that right, which was an 1857 to 1859 painting of two people. He painted often about poverty. And it was these two people, and the argument that Dali had was that the two people looked like they were mourning the loss of their child. And he had it x-rayed and everything, and come to find out that, yeah, that was the case, I guess. Also, Jean Millet, he only signed one of his paintings, which is really bizarre. So how do people know when these paintings were actually created? I'm sure we're still a little wet on top. So let's just get in here and build a little bit of texture while we're here, okay? And we're going to do that so it's not this solid layer. Let's pick up a little, ooh, we haven't laid it out yet. Green. A little bit of green. A little bit of, well, we could wait. Let's bring on the green. Why not? Why not? Greens, yellows, browns, all kinds of stuff. Maybe let's just, while we're here, pick up some of just this brown and go through and do a little splittering here and there. Don't pay no attention to the bottom. We just won't right now. Okay, there we go. And then get our brush wet, wipe it off. Let's get that brown kind of smudged around. Just adding a little bit of dimension here to the grass, which we will be adding some nice little grass here with our fan brush. But I want to flip it first. Get that smudged in before it dries. Okay, smudged. So yeah, it gives it a little more dimension already. How are we feeling? Almost dry. Almost dry. So let's flip it. You can pause, paint and pause if you'd like, but I am flipping. Here we are. Great. We're going to pick up our smaller brush, small little round, and we're going to go to that tan. We're going to do some outlining. Actually, what we ought to do is make kind of a yellow. Let's do that. So, bigger brush, bringing some yellow over to the brown. Let's get some of that mixed. Even more yellow. Oh, that's nice. I like it. Love mixing colors. Yeah, it's never quite spot on, but it's fun. All right, I like that. I like it a lot. All right, here we go. Let's get these haystacks in place. Looking like that back one is about right here. Just sketching it out, right? And this comes about where the horizon line is. About like that, right? And then this one is a little higher. Touch. So we got to make sure that they touch. There we go. And come apart. This one is kind of like a Dr. Seussy top. These haystacks are really fun. I can't say that I've ever seen haystacks like this. So that's going to come over about like that. About like that. Get some of that in there. This comes over a little haystack. There we go. And now over to this one. And around about there. They're like little poop emojis. There they are. 3 haystacks. Buddy. Do not mess around with my haystacks. Come over like that. There we go. Loving it. Totally loving it. All right, now we need to get those haystacks filled in. Let's do that. So let's pick up a bigger brush. Back to this dirty brush. Probably have to mix up a little more of this. Maybe. I do. Very, very yellow. All right. Let's just get that all filled in. It's probably going to take several coats. And we're also going to be doing some text or some other hues. of color to get the details in here. Lighter sections, darker sections, you know, all that fun stuff. First, let's get this filled in. The color's really nice. We're going to bring some of it down into the ground. Go. Uh-huh. Nice haystacks. Okay, we're done. Got some golden kind of hues over here. Let's get those in there. Wrap them around the edge. Yeah. Bit over here. This is all free range sheep area. So it's going to be very grassy and bushy. I'm going to make a lighter version of that. Adding some white, making a tint. Some green through there too. Let's get some of that. Lighter. A lot of this is going to be covered up with sheep, which is kind of funny. I'm going to add a little water. Get all this nice detail in on the grass. Need a bit of green. Around the edge. A little bit of green. Over here. Touch of green through here. Then I start seeing some green. Through. All through here. This. The sheep want to eat the green, right? So let's get that green in here. Awesome. Just a little teeny bit. If you feel like you've gotten too much, that's okay. These are some good blotches through there. Let's go get it wet. Wipe it off. And just smudge it about. Get that paint off. Smudging. It's my technique. I don't know. Maybe somebody else has that technique claimed by now. Probably. Ooh, yeah. I'm liking it. And gosh, it just seems like there's this little line. Well, there is. So I'm going to put it in there. A little water. I like it. I like it. Okie dokie. We need to get a couple, what's up over here? Beep, 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 beep. Little trees off in the distance. That's nice. That was easy. I just took my dirty brush, brought it over. Now I'm going to get some, what do I want? Gray, really. So I'm bringing a little bit of black over to some white. Mix up a gray, because it's not black, it's hazy, right? Hazy action going on back here. Let's get those trees in there. Yeah, that seems like just about right. Little branches. Sweet, with that hazy gray. And there's some maybe mountainsides. Mountains off here. Mountains off in the distance. I'm gonna pick up just a teeny bit of that black. Let's get that tree, a little bit of something in front of the mountains. And then we have these a little row of little green bushes. I don't know what they are. Little green bushes, I suppose. And I want to soften those guys too, because they seem so extreme. I'm just going to pick up this dry brush and go right over them right now. There we go. Easy peasy. All right. Don't really like that. Really. A little bit of orange in here. And I'll go back and do that again. There we go. I don't know. They're just a little hazy or not so uniform. I like it better. All right. Fan brush. Love the fan brush. Picking up the dry fan brush, and I'm just going to go through, pick up some different colors of the browns and the whites and the tans. I'm going to kind of go off to the side to knock it off a little bit. And maybe I need to pick up more paint. Maybe I knocked off too much. Could be. There it is. Grasses. I like those grasses. Just a little bit of, oh. Get a little bit of, ooh, haha. My paintbrush just fell apart. We'll deal with that. Pick up another one. Got some green grass. Green, green grass. Little, like a butterfly, like you're painting on the wings of a butterfly. Ever. Don't forget the sides. Ooh. Go this way and that way. Ooh. Some more water. Ooh. Got too much green. Go through, pick up some brown. Some or yellow. Grass over there. Excellent. I like it. All right. Let us move back to the haystacks. Grabbing that big brush, and I'm going to bring some of that yellow over to my white-brown mixture. Okay. Let's work on this one first. So it's lighter. Get our little brush to do that little tip. There we go. And jag it up the edges down here. Sweet. Okay, let's lighten up this next guy. He's just light right through here. Then he's got some shadowing going on. But the tip is that light haystack color. Dr. Seuss. Excellent. And over here. I read something about he outlined everything in this yummy lavender color, and you can see kind of the lavender colors in around the edges of the haystacks, like around here, how we outlined it. Okay, let's make the edges frayed. Good. Good. All right. I've got a little bit of this light going on under here. But there's also some dark that we're going to start creating. So we're going to take a little bit of black. We're just ever so little. Here we go. Got a little bit of black through there, or darker. It might benefit us to use a fan brush. See what happens. Oh yeah, I like that. That's good. That being said, I'm just going to pick the black up with my fan brush. Ooh, so brave. Just wiggle it through. Yep, just getting it in there. Swishy, swishy. Let's pick up another brush to get some blending going on. Huh. I've got this hair brush. Got it a little wet. I'm just going over All that with a little wet brush, softening all that. Great. Get this softened. And darkened. Softened and darkened. Nice. A little bit of texture. Oh, and we forgot that tip. Up here, little cutie. Wow. All right. Good. Put a light through there, here and there. I just feel like I gotta use that brush. All right, there's one haystack. Let's get in here with darkness. There's darkness over here. And some shadowing over here. And along there. All right. Pretty harsh, right? Let's get in there and murph it around. Murph it! Dripping. It's dripping. Don't be tripping if it's dripping. All right. Does that mean it's joke time? Oh, I think it is. All right. So, I was looking at Jean-Francois, and let me tell you, that man has got himself a head of hair. So, this really is not very, this would have more to do with him if he had a head of hair. So, with that being said, why did the bald man paint rabbits on his head? Because from a distance, they looked like hairs. Pa-dum-pum-pum. Just keep painting. Don't give up your day job. All right. I'm liking all this, but I'm not. I'm not liking this. Whoa. Mama just picked up some blue. So it's great. We're going to do blue. Yep. You know, sometimes you just gotta embrace it. I'm gonna bring some of that over here. I'm gonna bring some of that into here. See, it's gonna look like I meant to do it. It's gonna be wonderful. A little more black in there. A little more defining those haystacks. My little acorns. That's pretty much what they are. Little acorns that I must embrace. Yep. Little acorns on the hillside. Uh-huh. All right. Now step away from those for a momento. And come on over here. We need some triangles for some houses. Triangle here. And a longer, whoa, hi there. A longer triangle here. Get a smaller brush. Just start picking up some details here. We've got a house barn thing. Probably where the sheep live. When will we get to those sheep? Good question. It's kind of this blue line. More houses. And a golden tree. Something. There we go. Get some more green in there. Yeah. Orange, yellow. Picked up some orange, picked up some yellow. Go back here. Just getting some autumn tree action. Go. Right over there. And a little bit over here. That's nice. Okay. What else can we do over here? A little bit of gray. Mix up some gray, bring over some white to that black. Oh, heavy-handed. There's some gray. Just go in through here. Some gray lines. Something going on over there. I don't know what it is. Something. Some little windows. And I don't know. Just random kind of barnyard details. And that's extremely aggressive. Fuzz it out a bit. And add a little green. Fuzz that out a little bit. A little bit of water. A little bit of squish squish. Alright. Sweet. Let's move on to those sheep. Shall we? I'm ready. I don't know about you, but I am ready. Let's get some more white. These are going to be dirty sheep. Dirty little sheep. Don't get too hung up on these sheep. Jean-Francois Millet was one of the founding members of the Barbizon School. Did you know that? Okay, here we go. Dirty brush and my white. Here we go. We have sheep, 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 sheep. Sheep, sheep, sheep. Just gonna go through and get a lot of sheep in here. See, don't they look like sheep? I think they do. All right. Now, I'm going to get a smaller brush. And we have a sheep. We'll put legs in there. Sheep over here. Sheep. Okay. These two sheep right there. Okay. Now I'm going to go in with an even more detailed brush. And I'm going to take a little bit of that black, bring it over to some of that white, mix up some gray. I'm going to start going through And it's kind of dirtying up this sheep area. Here and there. Especially back here where the sheep are sheep. I mean, I could go through here and make these sheep really look like sheep. For first, I'm just going to go through and get some color laid down. Even smaller brush. Little bit of black coming in strong. Get some legs in there. Yeah. Getting some lines in, getting some legs in. That helps to define a sheep. Legs. This guy's laying down. He's a lazy sheep. You don't want too much detail in these back sheep. My sheep are pretty funny. They're making me laugh. So, that being said, yeah, I'm kind of over the sheep. They are sheep-tastic. Let's get that guy in there. I just feel like I'm just doing my sheep injustice. They look like turkeys. Alright, enough of that. Let's get this guy in here. Got kind of an orange head. And tan. We don't want it to be the same color tan that we've used. I mix up this orange over here and this white and see what happens. All right. Get his little bit of an arm in there. There's jacket. Pants. Oh, this guy is stick figure to the max. Love it. Okay. With a little cane. He looks like a pumpkin head. There. It's kind of more of a silhouette. My paintbrushes are just not tiny enough. I need to use my paintbrushes from the Miniature Masterpiece. And I have. Oh yeah. That's better. Bam, bam, bam. A little bit of that. A little bit of. Alright, let's take a look at that. Gonna add a couple legs. This here guy in the front is looking legless. Nada bueno. There, that's a better sheep altogether. All right. Keep working those sheep. Send me pictures if you participate in my art in one of these big bonding brushes. I would love to see your art. It would be really fun to see your art. I'll put it up. I'll post it. If you are enjoying yourself, please subscribe, share, all that groovy stuff. This is Paint and Pause Paint Party by the Big Bonding Brush. And yeah, can't beat that. So come along, join along, and have some fun. And until next time, oh, I got ahead of myself. And until next time, make sure you sign your art. Always, when you're done, bada bing, bada boom. Don't forget to tune in. 10th, 20th, and 30th is when the new video comes out for Miniature Masterpiece and Big Bonding Brush. A cute auction house. It's the first Friday, 8 o'clock, live on YouTube. There you are. Jean-Francois Millet. Haystacks. Autumn. Stay creative.